Ever felt stuck, knowing you're capable of more, but unsure how to unlock your potential? The audiobook, The Hero Plan, How to Become Your Dream Self, is your roadmap to becoming your dream self. This book answers the burning question, how can I transform into the person I've always wanted to be? Discover practical strategies that will revolutionize your approach to personal growth. From uncovering your core values to mastering the art of massive action, each chapter builds on the last, creating a powerful synergy for change. Don't settle for a life of unfulfilled potential. Your hero's journey begins here. Before we continue, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this audiobook, an executive summary of all the chapters, the core values worksheet, and a PDF with the top 100 empowering affirmations. It's free for the first 50 people. Click on the first link in the description now. These resources will allow you to revisit the strategies and techniques presented in the book, deepen your understanding, and help you with some of the exercises presented later. Moreover, studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Chapter 1, Your Hero Journey begins. Imagine waking up one day to find that you've become the person you've always dreamed of being. That version of you who embodies confidence, purpose, and fulfillment. The one who not only sets ambitious goals, but achieves them with unwavering determination. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a tangible reality waiting for you to grasp it. Welcome to The Hero Plan, How to Become Your Dream Self, your comprehensive guide to personal transformation and self-actualization. As you embark on this journey, you'll experience an initial surge of self-awareness and transformation. The strategies and insights shared in this book will illuminate aspects of yourself you may have overlooked or underestimated. You'll gain clarity about your core values, your true purpose, and the habits that shape your daily life. This newfound awareness will serve as the catalyst for meaningful change, setting you on a path of continuous growth and improvement. But the impact of the Hero Plan extends far beyond your first read-through. By consistently applying the principles and practices outlined in these pages, you'll witness a profound and lasting transformation. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally aligning your actions with your deepest values, pursuing your goals with renewed vigor, and approaching challenges with resilience and creativity. The journey to becoming your dream self is ongoing, and this book provides you with the tools to sustain your growth and evolution indefinitely. At its core, the Hero Plan is about empowering you to take control of your life's narrative. It's about recognizing that you are the protagonist in your own story, capable of overcoming obstacles, achieving greatness, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. This book is structured to guide you through a series of transformative steps, each building upon the last to create a comprehensive framework for personal development. As we progress through the chapters, you'll encounter a variety of strategies and concepts designed to challenge your current thinking and offer new perspectives. From uncovering your foundation stones to embracing the power of crystal truth, each step in the journey is carefully crafted to address a crucial aspect of personal growth. The sequence of these steps is intentional, creating a logical progression that allows you to build momentum and reinforce your progress as you move forward. Personal development is not just a luxury, it's a necessity in today's rapidly changing world. By investing in your growth, you're equipping yourself with the tools to navigate life's challenges, seize opportunities, and create a lasting positive impact on yourself and those around you. The concepts and terms introduced in this book may be familiar to some, but the unique approach of the Hero Plan lies in how these elements are integrated and applied to create a holistic transformation. The steps outlined in this book are the result of extensive research, personal experience, and proven strategies from various fields of psychology, neuroscience, and personal development. Each concept has been carefully selected and positioned to create a synergistic effect, where the benefits of one step amplify the impact of the next. This intentional sequencing ensures that you're not just accumulating knowledge, but building a robust framework for lasting change. As you prepare to dive into the hero plan, it's important to approach this journey with an open mind and a commitment to self-improvement. The transformation you seek requires dedication, honesty with yourself, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. This book is not a passive read. It's an active guide that invites your participation and reflection at every step. To get the most out of this experience, set aside dedicated time to engage with the concepts and exercises presented in each chapter. Take notes, reflect on your insights, and most importantly, put the strategies into practice in your daily life. Remember, knowledge without action is merely potential. It's through consistent application that true transformation occurs. As we conclude this introduction, you stand at the threshold of a remarkable journey. The path ahead is filled with discovery, challenge, and growth. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the foundational elements that will set the stage for your transformation. Get ready to uncover the hidden pillars that have been shaping your life all along as we explore the enigmatic realm of foundation stones. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2, Foundation Stones. Have you ever felt like you're drifting through life, making decisions based on external pressures or fleeting desires rather than a deep, unwavering sense of purpose? Many of us go through life without truly understanding what drives us at our core. We react to circumstances, follow societal expectations, and often find ourselves feeling unfulfilled or conflicted. But what if there was a way to anchor yourself, to find a solid ground from which all your decisions and actions could spring forth with confidence and authenticity? This is where our journey truly begins, with the foundation stones. These aren't mere pebbles scattered along your path. They are the bedrock upon which you'll build your dream self. But what exactly are these mysterious stones, and why are they so crucial to your personal transformation? Imagine for a moment that you're an architect, tasked with designing and building the most important structure of your life, yourself. You wouldn't start by choosing the paint color for the walls or deciding on the type of furniture, would you? No, you'd begin with the foundation, ensuring it's strong enough to support everything else. In the realm of personal development, your foundation stones serve precisely this purpose. These foundation stones are in essence your core values. They are the fundamental beliefs and principles that guide your behavior, shape your decisions, and ultimately define who you are. They are the non-negotiable aspects of your character that remain constant, regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. But here's the catch. Many of us haven't taken the time to identify and understand our core values explicitly. Think about the last major decision you made. What influenced your choice? Was it purely logical reasoning, or did you feel a deeper, almost instinctive pull in a certain direction? That pull, that inner voice guiding you, is often the manifestation of your core values at work. When you make decisions aligned with your core values, you feel a sense of rightness, of being true to yourself. Conversely, when your actions conflict with your core values, you might experience discomfort, guilt, or a nagging feeling that something isn't quite right. But how do we uncover these elusive foundation stones? It's not as simple as looking them up in a dictionary or choosing from a predefined list. Discovering your core values is a deeply personal and introspective process. It requires honest self-reflection and a willingness to dig beneath the surface of your daily thoughts and behaviors. One effective way to start this exploration is by examining your past experiences. Think about times when you felt most proud, fulfilled, or at peace with yourself. What was it about those situations that resonated so deeply with you? Conversely, recall moments of intense frustration or inner conflict. Often, these negative experiences are indicators that one or more of your core values were being violated. Another approach is to consider the qualities you admire most in others. What traits do you consistently find yourself drawn to or impressed by? These admired qualities often reflect values that are important to you, even if you haven't fully embodied them yet. To aid you in this process of self-discovery, I've prepared a core values worksheet as a bonus downloadable resource. If you're listening to the audiobook, you can find the link to download this worksheet at the top of the video description. If you're reading the ebook, you'll find the bonus in the same folder where you downloaded the book. This worksheet will guide you through a series of reflective exercises designed to help you identify and prioritize your core values. As you work through this process, you might find that some values resonate more strongly than others. You might also discover that what you thought were your values were actually expectations imposed by others. This is a normal part of the process, and it's crucial to be honest with yourself. Remember, there are no right or wrong core values. What matters is that they are authentically yours. Once you've identified your core values, the real work begins, living by them. This is where many people stumble. It's one thing to say that honesty or compassion is important to you. It's another to consistently make choices that reflect these values, especially when faced with difficult situations. Living by your core values requires conscious effort and practice. It means making decisions, big and small, through the lens of your values. It means sometimes choosing the harder path because it aligns more closely with who you are and who you want to be. But the rewards of this alignment are immeasurable. When you consistently live in accordance with your core values, you'll find that decision-making becomes clearer. The noise of external expectations and fleeting desires fades away, replaced by a strong internal compass. This clarity can be transformative, leading to more confident choices and a stronger sense of purpose. Moreover, as you align your actions with your core values, you'll likely experience a greater sense of authenticity and fulfillment. You'll feel more you in every aspect of your life, in your relationships, your career, and your personal pursuits. This alignment creates a powerful sense of integrity and self-respect. At its best, living by your core values can lead to a truly authentic and purpose-driven life. You'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards opportunities and relationships that resonate with your values, and you'll approach challenges with a clear sense of what's truly important to you. Of course, the journey of discovering and living by your core values is not without its challenges. You might find it difficult to narrow down your values or to reconcile conflicting values. You might struggle to live up to your values in certain situations or feel discouraged when you fall short. These challenges are normal and even necessary parts of the process. The key is to approach them with compassion for yourself and a commitment to growth. If you find yourself consistently acting in ways that don't align with your stated values, it might be time to reassess. Are these truly your core values, or are they ideals you think you should have? Are there underlying values that you haven't yet recognized? Remember, identifying and living by your core values is not a one-time exercise, but an ongoing process of self-discovery and alignment. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of your values may deepen or shift. The important thing is to stay connected to this internal foundation, regularly checking in with yourself to ensure that your actions and decisions are in harmony with your core beliefs. As we conclude this exploration of foundation stones, take a moment to reflect on what you've discovered about yourself. What values have emerged as central to who you are? How might your life change as you begin to consciously align your actions with these values? In our next chapter, we'll build upon this foundation, exploring how to use your newly discovered core values as a compass for navigating life's journey. Get ready to set your sights on the horizon as we uncover the guiding light of your personal North Star. Chapter 3, North Star. Imagine you're on a vast, open sea. The waves are gentle, the breeze is pleasant, but you have no idea where you're going. You drift aimlessly, carried by currents and winds, with no particular destination in mind. This scenario might sound peaceful at first, but as time goes on, a sense of unease grows. Where are you heading? What's the point of this journey? Now, picture a different scene. You're on the same sea, but this time you have a fixed point in the sky to guide you. A brilliant star shines above, unwavering and constant. Suddenly, your journey has direction. Every decision you make, every adjustment to your course is guided by this celestial beacon. This, dear reader, is the power of having a North Star in your life. But what exactly is this North Star we speak of? In the context of your personal journey, your North Star is your life's purpose, that deep-seated reason for being that guides your actions and decisions. It's the answer to the profound question, why am I here? Finding your North Star is about more than just setting goals or planning for the future. It's about uncovering the underlying purpose that gives meaning to everything you do. When you have a clear sense of purpose, life takes on a new dimension. Challenges become opportunities for growth, setbacks become valuable lessons, and your daily actions gain a sense of significance. But how do we go about discovering this elusive North Star? The process is deeply personal and often requires introspection and patience. It begins with asking yourself some fundamental questions. What matters most to you? What would you do if you had unlimited time and resources? What legacy do you want to leave behind? As you ponder these questions, pay attention to the areas of your life that spark passion and enthusiasm. Your purpose often lies at the intersection of your talents, your passions, and the needs of the world around you. It's where what you're good at meets what you love doing and what can make a positive impact. Remember, your North Star doesn't have to be grandiose or world-changing in the eyes of others. It simply needs to be meaningful and authentic to you. For some, it might be raising compassionate and capable children. For others, it could be creating art that moves people or developing innovations that solve pressing problems. Once you've identified your North Star, the real magic begins. A life guided by purpose takes on a new energy. You'll find yourself naturally prioritizing activities that align with your purpose and letting go of those that don't. Decisions become clearer as you evaluate options against the backdrop of your life's mission. But discovering your North Star is just the beginning. The true challenge and the true reward lies in integrating this purpose into your daily life. It's about making conscious choices, big and small, that move you in the direction of your North Star. It's about staying true to your purpose even when faced with obstacles or distractions. Of course, this journey isn't always smooth sailing. You might find that what you thought was your North Star doesn't quite fit. You might feel lost or unsure at times. This is all part of the process. Your purpose isn't something you discover once and then are done with. It's something that can evolve and deepen over time as you grow and change. The key is to remain open and adaptable. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure that your actions are still aligned with your purpose. If you feel a disconnect, it might be time to reevaluate and adjust. Remember, it's okay for your North Star to shift as you gain new experiences and insights. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on what might be your North Star. What purpose calls to you, even if it's just a whisper right now? In the next chapter, we'll explore a powerful tool for turning that whisper into a clear, resonant voice, a tool that might just revolutionize the way you see yourself and the world around you. Are you ready to shatter the illusions and embrace the raw power of truth? Chapter 4, Crystal Truth. Have you ever felt the weight of an unspoken truth pressing down on your chest? That nagging feeling that you're not being entirely honest with others or perhaps even with yourself? We all have. In our journey to becoming our dream selves, we often encounter a formidable obstacle, the fear of facing and speaking the truth. Enter the realm of crystal truth. But what exactly is this crystalline concept, and why is it so crucial to your personal transformation? Imagine a world where every word you speak, every thought you entertain, is as clear and pure as a flawless crystal. No clouded judgments, no half-truths, no white lies to smooth over uncomfortable situations. This is the essence of crystal truth, a state of radical honesty that can revolutionize your life. But let's be clear, embracing crystal truth isn't about brutally blurting out every thought that crosses your mind. It's a nuanced approach to honesty that requires courage, compassion, and discernment. It's about peeling away the layers of pretense and self-deception to reveal the authentic core of who you are and what you believe. The power of crystal truth lies in its ability to foster deep self-awareness. When you commit to being radically honest with yourself, you begin to see patterns in your behavior, motivations behind your actions, and truths about your desires that you may have been avoiding. This heightened self-awareness becomes the catalyst for profound personal growth. But the impact of crystal truth extends far beyond self-reflection. It has the potential to transform your relationships, both personal and professional. Think about the last time someone was completely honest with you, even when it was difficult. How did it make you feel? While the truth might have been initially uncomfortable, chances are it ultimately strengthened your relationship and deepened your trust in that person. Practicing crystal truth isn't always easy. It requires courage to voice difficult truths, wisdom to know when and how to express them, and resilience to handle the sometimes uncomfortable consequences. But the rewards are immense. As you cultivate this practice, you may find that your relationships become more authentic, your decision-making clearer, and your sense of personal integrity stronger. One of the most powerful aspects of crystal truth is its ability to cut through the noise of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations. When you commit to radical honesty, you stop pretending to be someone you're not. You cease making excuses for behaviors that don't align with your values. You begin to live in alignment with your true self, and that alignment is profoundly liberating. Of course, embracing crystal truth comes with its challenges. You might face resistance from others who are uncomfortable with this level of honesty, or from within yourself as you confront truths you've long avoided. You might worry about hurting others' feelings or facing uncomfortable realities about yourself. The key is to approach crystal truth with compassion for yourself and for others. Remember, the goal isn't to use honesty as a weapon, but as a tool for growth and connection. It's about creating a space where truth can be spoken and heard with openness and understanding. As you begin to incorporate crystal truth into your life, you might be surprised by the ripple effects. Increased self-awareness often leads to better decision-making. Improved relationships can open new opportunities. The energy you once spent maintaining facades can now be redirected towards pursuing your true passions and purpose. At its best, embracing crystal truth can lead to a life of profound authenticity and transparency. Imagine moving through the world without the burden of pretense, fully aligned with your values and purpose. This is the transformative power of crystal truth. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on areas of your life where you might benefit from a dose of crystal truth. What truths have you been avoiding? What would change if you committed to radical honesty? In our next chapter, we'll explore a powerful technique for shaping your reality, one that starts not with your actions, but with something far more fundamental. Are you ready to step into the mirror and see a version of yourself you've only dreamed of? Chapter 5, Future Mirror. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? Is it the person you are today or the person you aspire to become? What if I told you that the key to becoming your dream self lies not in what you do, but in who you believe yourself to be? Welcome to the concept of the future mirror, a powerful tool that can reshape your reality from the inside out. Imagine standing before a magical mirror that doesn't reflect your current self, but instead shows you the person you could become. This isn't about physical appearance, but about the essence of who you are. Your habits, your attitudes, your very identity. The future mirror isn't just a reflection, it's a projection of your potential, a glimpse into the person you're capable of being. But how does this mystical mirror work its magic? The secret lies in understanding the profound connection between our habits and our identity. We often think of habits as things we do, but in reality, they're a reflection of who we are. Every action we repeatedly take is like a vote for the type of person we believe ourselves to be. Think about it this way. A person who runs every day isn't just someone who runs. They're a runner. It's part of their identity. This subtle shift in perspective can have a powerful impact on your personal growth journey. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, the Future Mirror approach invites you to focus on who you want to become. This is where the concept of identity-based habits comes into play. Unlike outcome-based habits that focus on what you want to achieve, identity-based habits center on the type of person you wish to be. It's the difference between saying, "I want to lose weight," and "I am someone who takes care of their health." The latter statement is more powerful because it speaks to your core identity, not just a temporary goal. So how do we develop these identity-based habits? It starts with a simple but profound question. Who is the type of person that could achieve the things I want to achieve? Once you have a clear image of this future self, you can begin to act as if you're already that person. This isn't about pretending or being inauthentic. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations. For instance, if your future mirror shows you as a confident public speaker, you might start by telling yourself, "I am someone who shares ideas effectively." Then, you take actions that align with this identity, perhaps practicing speeches in front of a mirror, joining a Toastmasters club, or volunteering to present at work meetings. Each of these actions reinforces your new identity, creating a positive feedback loop. The beauty of this approach is that it can be applied to any area of your life you wish to improve. Want to be more creative? Start thinking of yourself as a creative person and take small, consistent actions that align with that identity. Wish to be more organized? Embrace the identity of someone who values order and efficiency and watch as your habits naturally shift to support this self-image. Of course, developing new habits and shifting your identity isn't always easy. You may face resistance from your current self-image or fall back into old patterns. The key is to be patient and persistent. Remember, you're not just changing what you do, you're evolving who you are. This process takes time, but each small step brings you closer to the person you see in your future mirror. As you continue this journey, you may find that your new habits become so ingrained that they feel effortless. This is the power of identity-based change. When your actions align with your self-image, they no longer feel like a chore, but a natural expression of who you are. Imagine looking into your mirror and seeing not just a reflection of who you are today, but a clear image of who you're becoming. This is the transformative potential of the Future Mirror approach. It's about creating a vision of your ideal self and then stepping into that reality, one habit at a time. As we close this chapter, take a moment to envision your own future mirror. Who do you see? What habits define this future version of yourself? In our next chapter, we'll explore a powerful tool for turning this vision into reality, a map that will guide you from where you are to where you dream of being. Are you ready to chart the course to your ideal future? Chapter 6, Dream Map. Have you ever embarked on a journey without a map or a destination in mind? While spontaneity can be thrilling, when it comes to your life's journey, wandering aimlessly can lead to frustration and unfulfilled potential. This is where the concept of the dream map comes into play, a powerful tool that can transform your vague aspirations into tangible realities. But what exactly is a dream map? Imagine having a detailed roadmap of your future, complete with landmarks, pit stops, and a clear destination. This map isn't just a fanciful illustration. It's a strategic plan that outlines the path from where you are now to where you want to be. It's about bringing clarity to your dreams and creating a concrete plan to achieve them. The power of a dream map lies in its ability to turn abstract desires into actionable steps. It's easy to say, "I want to be successful," or "I want to make a difference." But what does that really mean? How do you measure success? What kind of difference do you want to make? Your dream map helps you answer these questions, transforming hazy notions into crystal clear objectives. Creating your dream map is an exciting process of self-discovery and strategic thinking. It starts with allowing yourself to dream big. What would your ideal life look like in 5 years? 10 years? Don't hold back. This is your chance to envision your most ambitious aspirations. Once you have this vision, it's time to break it down into specific, measurable goals. Think of these goals as the key landmarks on your dream map. They should be clear enough that you'll know without a doubt when you've reached them. Instead of, I want to be financially stable, your goal might be, I want to have $50,000 in savings and be debt-free in 3 years. This level of specificity gives you a clear target to aim for. But a map with only a final destination isn't very useful, is it? That's why your dream map should include milestones, smaller goals that lead you towards your ultimate objectives. These milestones serve as checkpoints, allowing you to track your progress and celebrate small victories along the way. As you plot these goals and milestones on your dream map, consider the resources you'll need, the skills you'll have to develop, and the obstacles you might encounter. This foresight allows you to prepare for challenges and seize opportunities as they arise. Remember, your dream map isn't set in stone. Life has a way of throwing unexpected twists and turns our way. The key is to review and adjust your map regularly. As you grow and evolve, your dreams might change too, and that's okay. Your dream map should be a living document, flexible enough to accommodate new aspirations and changing circumstances. The beauty of having a well-crafted dream map is the clarity and direction it provides. No more aimless wandering or feeling stuck. With your map in hand, you always know where you're headed and what your next step should be. This clarity can be incredibly motivating, propelling you forward even when the going gets tough. At its best, following your dream map can lead to the realization of your long-term dreams. Imagine looking back after 5 or 10 years and seeing how far you've come, how many milestones you've passed, how many dreams you've turned into reality. That's the transformative power of a well-executed dream map. Of course, there may be times when you feel like you're not making progress or when unexpected detours throw you off course. In these moments, it's important to revisit your map, reassess your route, and perhaps adjust your timeline. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to envision your own dream map. What landmarks do you see? What exciting destinations await you? In our next chapter, we'll explore a powerful technique for clearing the fog that often obscures our path to success. Are you ready to shift your perspective and see your journey in a whole new light? Chapter 7. Have you ever felt like there's an invisible force holding you back from achieving your dreams? A voice in your head that whispers, you can't, or you're not good enough. This unseen barrier is more powerful than any physical obstacle, and it resides within your own mind. Welcome to the realm of mind shift, where we'll explore the transformative power of changing the way you think. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape filled with paths and structures built over years of experiences and learned behaviors. Some of these mental constructs serve you well, acting as bridges to success and happiness. Others, however, are more like walls, limiting your potential and blocking your progress. These are your limiting beliefs, and they're the first target of our mind shift strategy. But what exactly are limiting beliefs? They're the deeply ingrained assumptions or perceptions about yourself and the world that constrain your thinking and behavior. Perhaps you believe you're not creative, or that success always comes at the cost of personal relationships. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or through past experiences, can become self-fulfilling prophecies, shaping your reality in profound ways. The impact of these limiting beliefs on your personal growth can be staggering. They act like a thermostat for your life, setting an upper limit on what you think is possible for you. No matter how hard you work or how many strategies you employ, if your underlying beliefs don't align with your goals, you'll find yourself unconsciously sabotaging your own efforts. This is where the magic of mind shift comes into play. It's about identifying these limiting beliefs and then systematically replacing them with empowering ones. It's like reprogramming your mental operating system, installing new software that allows you to run at your full potential. The process of transforming your beliefs starts with awareness. Pay attention to your self-talk, those automatic thoughts that pop into your head throughout the day. Are they predominantly negative or positive? Do they empower you or hold you back? Once you've identified a limiting belief, challenge it. Is it really true? Where did this belief come from? Is it serving you or hindering you? Next comes the crucial step of replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This isn't about positive thinking in a vague, wishy-washy sense. It's about consciously choosing beliefs that align with your goals and values and then reinforcing them until they become your new mental default. To aid you in this process, I've prepared a bonus resource, a PDF containing 100 empowering affirmations. If you're listening to the audiobook, you can find the link to download this PDF at the top of the video description. If you're reading the ebook, you'll find the bonus in the same folder where you downloaded the book. These affirmations are powerful tools for reinforcing your new, empowering beliefs. Sustaining these new beliefs requires consistent effort and practice. It's about creating new neural pathways in your brain, which takes time and repetition. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, engage in activities that reinforce your new beliefs, and regularly revisit and refine your empowering affirmations. The potential outcomes of this mind-shift strategy are truly transformative. At a basic level, you'll likely experience improved self-confidence as you shed self-limiting beliefs. As you continue to grow, you may find yourself tackling challenges you once thought impossible, leading to enhanced personal growth across all areas of your life. At its best, Mindshift can lead to a complete transformation in your mindset, fundamentally changing how you view yourself and your place in the world. Of course, old habits die hard, and you may find yourself occasionally slipping back into limiting belief patterns. This is normal and doesn't signify failure. The key is to catch yourself when this happens and gently guide your thoughts back to your empowering beliefs. With time and practice, your new mindset will become second nature. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own beliefs. What limiting beliefs have been holding you back? What would be possible if you replaced them with empowering ones? In our next chapter, we'll explore a strategy that will catapult you from mere thinking into powerful doing. Are you ready to unleash a force so potent it can move mountains? Brace yourself for an exhilarating ride. Chapter 8, Action Avalanche. Have you ever stood at the base of a mountain, gazing up at its towering peak, feeling both exhilarated and overwhelmed? The journey to becoming your dream self can feel much the same way. You've set your sights on the summit, but the path seems daunting, perhaps even impossible. What if I told you there's a way to harness a force so powerful it could move that very mountain? Welcome to the concept of the action avalanche. But what exactly is an action avalanche? Imagine a snowball rolling down a mountainside. At first, it's small, almost insignificant, but as it gains momentum, it grows larger, faster, unstoppable. This is the essence of the action avalanche, a cascade of decisive actions that starts small but quickly builds into an unstoppable force of progress and achievement. The power of the action avalanche lies in its ability to overcome two of the biggest obstacles to success: procrastination and fear. When you're faced with a daunting goal, it's easy to put off taking action, to wait for the perfect moment that never comes. Fear of failure, of the unknown, can paralyze you. But here's the secret. Action is the antidote to both these poisons. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how taking even a small step towards your goal can energize you, motivating you to do more? That's the action avalanche beginning to build. Each action, no matter how small, creates momentum. And momentum, once started, is hard to stop. So how do we unleash this powerful force? It starts with a commitment to massive action. This doesn't mean working yourself to exhaustion or neglecting other areas of your life. Instead, it's about adopting a bias towards action in everything you do. It's about making decisions quickly and following through consistently. One effective strategy is to break your big goal down into smaller, manageable actions. Then, commit to taking at least one action every single day that moves you closer to your goal. It doesn't matter how small this action is. Remember, we're starting an avalanche here. Even a tiny snowball can start a landslide if it's set in motion. As you continue to take action, you'll likely face obstacles. This is where the true power of the action avalanche shines. When you're in the habit of taking consistent action, obstacles become just another problem to solve, another action to take. Your momentum carries you forward, over and through whatever stands in your way. Maintaining this momentum is crucial. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Each action completed, no matter how minor it might seem, is a victory. These celebrations fuel your motivation, keeping your action avalanche rolling. The potential outcomes of embracing the action avalanche strategy are truly exciting. At a basic level, you'll see steady progress towards your goals. As your avalanche builds momentum, you may find yourself achieving your objectives faster than you ever thought possible. At its best, the action avalanche can lead to significant and lasting impacts, not just in achieving your current goals, but in all areas of your life as you adopt this action-oriented mindset. Of course, there are potential pitfalls to be aware of. The enthusiasm of the action avalanche can sometimes lead to burnout if not managed properly. It's important to pace yourself, to build in periods of rest and reflection. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or not making the progress you expected, it's okay to pause, reassess, and adjust your approach. Remember, the action avalanche is not about frantic activity, but about consistent, purposeful action. It's about building momentum over time, creating a force that can literally move mountains, or in this case, transform your life. As we conclude this chapter, consider what action avalanche you could start today. What small step could you take right now that would set bigger things in motion? In our next chapter, we'll explore a principle that could dramatically amplify the effects of your action avalanche. Are you ready to unlock the secret of working smarter, not just harder? Prepare to discover the hidden leverage point that could exponentially increase your results. Chapter 9, Golden 20. Have you ever felt like you're constantly busy, yet not making the progress you desire? Like you're spinning your wheels, expending enormous effort, but not seeing proportional results? What if I told you there's a hidden principle at work in nearly every aspect of life that, once understood, could dramatically increase your effectiveness? Welcome to the world of the Golden 20. But what exactly is this Golden 20? Imagine if you could identify a small subset of your actions that yield the majority of your results. A magical 20% that produces 80% of your desired outcomes. This isn't just a fanciful idea. It's a powerful principle that has been observed across various fields and industries. This principle, often referred to as the Pareto principle or the 80-20 rule, suggests that roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. It's named after Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who noticed that 80% of Italy's land was owned by 20% of the population. Since then, this principle has been found to apply to an astonishing array of situations. Think about it in your own life. Are there certain activities that seem to yield disproportionately positive results? Perhaps a particular type of client brings in most of your business, or a specific study technique helps you retain information far better than others. These are your Golden 20, the high-impact activities that drive the majority of your success. The power of the Golden 20 lies in its ability to help you focus your efforts where they matter most. Instead of trying to do everything, you identify and prioritize the activities that yield the greatest results. It's about working smarter, not just harder. But how do we identify these golden activities? It starts with careful observation and analysis. Look at your past successes. What actions led to those wins? Which clients, projects, or strategies have been most profitable or rewarding? These are likely part of your Golden 20. Once you've identified your high-impact activities, the next step is to ruthlessly prioritize them. This might mean saying no to tasks or opportunities that fall outside your Golden 20. It might feel counterintuitive at first. After all, we're often taught that more effort equals more results. But remember, the goal here is to maximize your effectiveness, not just your busyness. Applying the Golden 20 principle can transform various areas of your life. In your career, it might mean focusing on the clients or projects that bring in the most revenue. In your personal development, It could involve doubling down on the learning methods that work best for you. In your relationships, it might mean prioritizing quality time with the people who most enrich your life. The potential outcomes of embracing the Golden 20 strategy are truly exciting. At a basic level, you'll likely see improved productivity as you focus on high-impact activities. As you continue to refine your approach, you may find yourself achieving exceptional results with seemingly minimal effort. It's not about working less, but about ensuring that your work is highly leveraged and impactful. Of course, there are potential pitfalls to be aware of. It's possible to misidentify your Golden 20, focusing on activities that seem important but don't actually drive results. That's why it's crucial to continually reassess and adjust your approach. The Golden 20 isn't a one-time discovery, but an ongoing process of optimization and refinement. Remember, the goal of the Golden 20 isn't to neglect the other 80% entirely. Rather, it's about understanding where your efforts yield the greatest returns and allocating your resources accordingly. It's about being intentional and strategic with your time and energy. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own life and work. Where might your Golden 20 be hiding? What activities, if prioritized, could dramatically increase your effectiveness? In our next chapter, we'll explore a critical skill that will help you protect and nurture your Golden 20. Are you ready to build an impenetrable fortress around your most valuable resource? Prepare to discover the art of drawing lines that no one dares to cross. Chapter 10, Guardianship. Imagine you're the ruler of a vast kingdom. This kingdom represents your life, with all its resources, potential, and dreams. As the ruler, your primary duty is to protect and nurture this kingdom, ensuring it thrives and reaches its full potential. But how do you do that when threats and distractions constantly vie for your attention and resources? Enter the concept of guardianship, a powerful strategy that can transform the way you manage and protect your most valuable assets. But what exactly does guardianship entail? At its core, it's about establishing and maintaining strong, clear boundaries. These boundaries act as the walls of your kingdom, protecting what's inside from external pressures and intrusions. They're not rigid barriers that isolate you, but rather flexible, permeable membranes that allow you to control what comes in and goes out. In the context of personal development, your most precious resources are your time and energy. These are the currencies with which you build your dream self. Yet, in our hyper-connected world, these resources are under constant assault. Endless notifications, urgent but unimportant tasks, and the expectations of others can drain your reserves before you've had a chance to invest them in your own growth. This is where the power of guardianship comes into play. By setting clear boundaries, you create a protected space where you can focus on what truly matters to you. It's about learning to say no to the things that don't align with your goals and values, so you can say a wholehearted yes to the things that do. But setting boundaries is just the first step. The real challenge and the true essence of guardianship lies in maintaining these boundaries consistently. This requires courage, clarity, and sometimes the willingness to disappoint others in the short term for the sake of your long-term growth and well-being. Effective guardianship isn't about building impenetrable walls around yourself. It's about clearly communicating your limits and expectations to others and respectfully enforcing them. It's about recognizing that your time and energy are finite resources, and that by protecting them, you're better able to show up fully in the areas of your life that matter most. As you embrace the role of guardian, you may find that your ability to focus on personal goals improves dramatically. Without the constant drain of unnecessary commitments and distractions, you're free to invest your energy where it counts. This focused approach can lead to accelerated progress towards your dreams and aspirations. At its best, guardianship allows for optimal use of your resources for personal growth. Imagine being able to channel your full potential into becoming your dream self without the usual energy leaks and time sinks. This is the transformative power of effective boundary setting. Of course, implementing guardianship isn't always smooth sailing. You may face resistance from others who are used to having unrestricted access to your time and energy. You might struggle with feelings of guilt or fear of missing out. These are normal challenges in the process of establishing healthy boundaries. The key is to remain firm in your commitment to guardianship while also being flexible enough to adjust your boundaries as needed. Remember, the goal isn't to isolate yourself, but to create a sustainable balance that allows you to thrive. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where might you need stronger boundaries? What areas of your life could benefit from more intentional guardianship? In our next chapter, we'll explore a strategy that will help you continually refine and improve your guardianship skills. Are you ready to embark on a never-ending quest for knowledge and growth? Prepare to unlock the secret of perpetual self-improvement that the greatest achievers in history have used to reach unprecedented heights. Chapter 11, Wisdom Journey. Imagine you're standing at the foot of a winding path that stretches far beyond the horizon. This path represents your life, but it's not just any ordinary road. It's a path that grows more intriguing, more rewarding, and more enlightening with each step you take. Welcome to the Wisdom Journey, a transformative adventure that will reshape your understanding of personal growth and success. But what exactly is this wisdom journey? At its core, it's a commitment to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. It's the recognition that becoming your dream self isn't a destination, but an ongoing process of growth and discovery. The wisdom journey is about embracing the idea that there's always more to learn, more to experience, and more ways to evolve. Think about the most successful and fulfilled people you know or have read about. What do they have in common? More often than not, it's an insatiable curiosity, a hunger for knowledge, and a willingness to constantly challenge their own assumptions and beliefs. These are the hallmarks of those on a wisdom journey. The power of the wisdom journey lies in its ability to keep you adaptable and resilient in an ever-changing world. When you commit to continuous learning, you're not just acquiring new information, you're developing the skill of learning itself. This meta skill becomes your superpower, allowing you to quickly adapt to new situations, solve complex problems, and seize opportunities that others might miss. But how do we embark on this wisdom journey? It starts with cultivating a learning mindset. This means approaching each day with curiosity and openness. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and mistakes as valuable lessons. A learning mindset transforms the mundane into the fascinating, turning everyday experiences into potential sources of wisdom. The beauty of the wisdom journey is that it's not confined to formal education. While courses and workshops can be valuable, learning opportunities are all around us. It could be in the conversations you have, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, or even the challenges you face at work. The key is to approach each experience with the intention to learn and grow. As you progress on your wisdom journey, you'll likely find that your knowledge base broadens and your skills sharpen. But the true magic happens when this continuous learning starts to compound. Like interest in a bank account, the wisdom you accumulate grows exponentially over time. Ideas connect in new and exciting ways, leading to insights and innovations you never could have predicted. At its best, the wisdom journey can lead to mastery and expertise in your chosen areas of focus. But more than that, it can fundamentally change how you see yourself and the world around you. It can open doors you never knew existed and reveal potential within yourself that you never imagined. Of course, like any journey, there may be times when you feel stuck or stagnant. The enthusiasm for learning might wane, or you might feel overwhelmed by the vastness of what there is to know. These are normal challenges on the wisdom journey. The key is to remember that learning is not a linear process. Sometimes the plateaus are where the most important integration happens. When you feel your curiosity flagging, it can help to explore a completely new area of interest. Often, insights from one field can spark renewed enthusiasm in another. Remember, the goal of the wisdom journey is not to reach a final destination of knowing everything. It's to enjoy the process of growth and discovery itself. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own wisdom journey. What are you curious about right now? What's an area of knowledge you'd like to explore? Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and every master was once a novice. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. In our next chapter, we'll explore a powerful tool that will help you navigate your wisdom journey with greater clarity and purpose. Are you ready to map the territories of your personal growth and chart a course to your highest potential? Prepare to discover the art of tracking your progress and celebrating your evolution in ways you never imagined possible. Chapter 12, Milestone Markers. Imagine you're on a long, winding road trip. The destination is clear in your mind, but the journey is long, and at times, the path ahead seems endless. How do you know you're making progress? How do you stay motivated when the end goal seems so far away? This is where the power of milestone markers comes into play, not just for road trips, but for your journey to becoming your dream self. But what exactly are these milestone markers? Think of them as the signposts on your personal growth highway. They're not just arbitrary points along the way, but carefully placed indicators that show you how far you've come and how far you have yet to go. These markers serve as tangible evidence of your progress, turning the abstract concept of personal growth into something you can see, measure, and celebrate. The magic of milestone markers lies in their ability to make the invisible visible. Personal growth and self-improvement often happen gradually, in ways that aren't always immediately apparent. It's easy to lose sight of how far you've come when you're focused on the long road ahead. But by setting up and tracking these markers, you create a visual representation of your journey, turning intangible progress into concrete achievements. Imagine the boost of motivation you'd feel if you could see, laid out before you, all the small victories and progress you've made. That's the power of milestone markers. They serve as a constant reminder of your growth, fueling your motivation and keeping you focused on your goals. But how do we implement these milestone markers in our personal development journey? It starts with identifying key indicators of progress in different areas of your life. These could be quantifiable metrics like savings goals or fitness milestones, or more qualitative markers like improved relationships or increased confidence in public speaking. Once you've identified your markers, the next step is to create a system for tracking them. This could be as simple as a journal where you regularly record your progress, or as elaborate as a digital dashboard that visualizes your growth across various areas of your life. The key is to make it visual and easily accessible so you can regularly remind yourself of how far you've come. Regular reviews of your milestone markers are crucial. Set aside time weekly, monthly, or quarterly to assess your progress. This isn't just about ticking off achievements. It's an opportunity to reflect on your journey, adjust your course if needed, and set new markers for the road ahead. One of the most powerful aspects of milestone markers is the opportunity they provide for celebration. Too often, we rush from one goal to the next without pausing to acknowledge our achievements. But celebrating these milestones, no matter how small, is vital for maintaining motivation and building momentum. Each celebration becomes fuel for the next leg of your journey. When implemented effectively, milestone markers can transform your personal growth journey. At a basic level, they provide a clear understanding of your progress, helping you stay on track. As you continue to use them, you'll likely find yourself regularly achieving milestones, building a positive cycle of accomplishment and motivation. At its best, this system can lead to continuous improvement, with each achieved milestone spurring you on to set and reach even more ambitious goals. Of course, there may be times when you feel stuck, when the markers seem too far apart or progress feels slow. This is normal. The key is to use these moments as opportunities for reassessment. Are your markers realistic? Are they aligned with your current goals and values? Sometimes, adjusting your markers or setting intermediate goals can help reignite your motivation and get you back on track. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to think about your own journey. What milestone markers could you set up to track your progress? How might seeing your growth laid out before you change your perspective and fuel your motivation? In our next chapter, we'll explore a powerful practice that can amplify the effects of everything we've discussed so far. Are you ready to discover a daily ritual that has the potential to transform your outlook and accelerate your journey to becoming your dream self? Prepare to unlock the surprising power of 2 simple words that can reshape your entire world. Chapter 13, Joyful Echoes. Have you ever noticed how a single pebble dropped into a still pond creates ripples that extend far beyond its point of impact? Now, imagine if you could create such ripples in your life, but instead of water, these ripples were made of joy, positivity, and contentment. Welcome to the world of Joyful Echoes, a powerful practice that has the potential to transform your entire outlook on life. But what exactly are these joyful echoes? At their core, they're the reverberations of gratitude in your life. Like echoes bouncing off canyon walls, the appreciation you express today comes back to you, amplified and enriched. It's a simple concept with profound implications for your journey to becoming your dream self. The magic of joyful echoes lies in their ability to shift your focus. In our daily lives, it's all too easy to get caught up in what's going wrong, what we lack, or what we still need to achieve. But when you consciously cultivate gratitude, you train your mind to notice and appreciate the good things, no matter how small. This shift in perspective can be truly transformative. Think about the last time you felt genuinely grateful for something. Perhaps it was a kind gesture from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or simply a moment of peace in a busy day. How did that gratitude make you feel? Chances are it lifted your mood, even if just for a moment. Now imagine harnessing that power every single day. The beauty of the Joyful Echoes practice is its simplicity. It doesn't require any special equipment or skills, just a willingness to pause and appreciate. One effective way to start is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Sometimes it's the small joys that create the most powerful echoes. As you make this a daily habit, you might find that you start noticing more things to be grateful for throughout your day. It's as if you're tuning your mind to a frequency of appreciation, and suddenly, joyful moments that you might have overlooked before come into sharp focus. But like any practice, cultivating joyful echoes isn't always easy. There will be days when gratitude feels forced, or when life's challenges make it hard to find things to appreciate. This is normal. The key is to persist, even in difficult times. Often, it's when we're struggling that the practice of gratitude can be most powerful. Over time, as you continue to create these joyful echoes, you may notice subtle but significant changes in your life. Your overall mood might improve, and you might find yourself approaching challenges with a more positive outlook. At its best, a consistent gratitude practice can lead to enhanced overall well-being, affecting everything from your relationships to your physical health. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of joyful echoes is their cumulative effect. Each expression of gratitude is like a deposit in an emotional bank account. Over time, these deposits add up, creating a reservoir of positivity that you can draw upon in times of need. The joy you cultivate today becomes a resource for your future self. Of course, there may be times when you struggle to maintain your gratitude practice. Life gets busy, or you might feel like you're just going through the motions. When this happens, it can help to shake things up. Try expressing your gratitude out loud, or sharing it with others. Sometimes, simply changing the time of day when you practice can breathe new life into your joyful echoes. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own life. What are you grateful for right now, in this very moment? How might your life change if you committed to creating joyful echoes every single day? In our next chapter, we'll explore a crucial strategy that forms the foundation of everything we've discussed so far. Are you ready to discover the secret to sustaining your journey towards becoming your dream self, even in the face of life's greatest challenges? Prepare to uncover the hidden wellspring of strength that lies within you, waiting to be nurtured. Chapter 14, Vital Roots. Imagine a magnificent tree, its branches reaching high into the sky, its leaves dancing in the breeze. This tree stands tall and strong, weathering storms and seasons alike. But what's the secret to its resilience and growth? The answer lies hidden beneath the surface, in a complex network of roots that anchor the tree and provide it with essential nourishment. Welcome to the concept of vital roots, a powerful metaphor for the often overlooked foundation of personal success and well-being. But what exactly are these vital roots in the context of your journey to becoming your dream self? They represent the fundamental practices of self-care that nourish and sustain you, allowing you to not just survive, but thrive in the face of life's challenges. Just as a tree's roots are essential for its growth and stability, your vital roots are crucial for your long-term success and fulfillment. The power of vital roots lies in their ability to provide you with the energy, resilience, and balance needed to pursue your goals consistently. Without strong roots, even the mightiest tree can topple in a storm. Similarly, without proper self-care, even the most ambitious dreams can wither in the face of stress and burnout. But what does nurturing your vital roots look like in practice? It's about prioritizing your physical and mental well-being, even and especially when life gets hectic. This might involve ensuring you get enough sleep, engaging in regular physical activity, or practicing mindfulness and stress reduction techniques. It's about fueling your body with nutritious foods and your mind with positive inputs. One of the most powerful aspects of tending to your vital roots is the ripple effect it has on all areas of your life. When you're well-rested, properly nourished, and mentally balanced, you bring your best self to your work, your relationships, and your personal growth efforts. You're more creative, more resilient, and more capable of seizing opportunities as they arise. But let's be honest, consistently practicing self-care isn't always easy. In our fast-paced world, it's all too common to push self-care to the bottom of our to-do lists, viewing it as a luxury rather than a necessity. This is where the true challenge of vital roots comes in, recognizing that self-care isn't selfish, but rather an essential investment in your ability to show up fully in all areas of your life. The key to sustaining your vital roots practices is to integrate them seamlessly into your daily life. This might mean starting your day with a short meditation practice, scheduling regular breaks throughout your workday for stretching or deep breathing, or setting a non-negotiable bedtime to ensure adequate rest. The goal is to make these practices as automatic as brushing your teeth, not something you have to think about, but simply something you do. When you consistently nurture your vital roots, the potential outcomes are truly transformative. At a basic level, you're likely to experience improved overall health. As you continue, you may find yourself with enhanced energy and focus, allowing you to pursue your goals with greater vigor and clarity. At its best, a strong vital roots practice can lead to long-term resilience and well-being, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and strength. Of course, there may be times when you neglect your vital roots. Life gets busy, deadlines loom, and self-care often feels like the easiest thing to cut. When this happens, it's important to be gentle with yourself. Remember, tending to your vital roots is not about perfection, but about consistent effort over time. If you've let your self-care slip, simply acknowledge it and recommit to your practices. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own vital roots. What practices nourish and sustain you? How might your life change if you committed to consistently nurturing these roots? In our final chapter, we'll bring together all the strategies we've explored, weaving them into a cohesive plan for becoming your dream self. Are you ready to step into the role of the hero in your own life story? Prepare to embark on the most exciting journey of all, the journey to becoming the person you've always dreamed of being. Chapter 15, Living Your Hero Plan. As we reach the final chapter of our journey together, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. From the first pages where we explored the concept of foundation stones to our recent discussion on nurturing your vital roots, you've embarked on a transformative odyssey of self-discovery and growth. You've not just read a book, you've begun to craft the blueprint of your dream self. The hero plan you've discovered within these pages is more than just a set of strategies or techniques. It's a holistic approach to personal development that touches every aspect of your life. By embracing your North Star, you've clarified your purpose and direction. Through the practice of crystal truth, you've committed to authenticity and self-awareness. The future mirror has shown you the power of identity-based change, while the dream map has given you a clear path forward. But the true magic of the hero plan lies in how these elements work together, creating a synergy that's greater than the sum of its parts. As you continue to implement these strategies, you'll likely notice improvements not just in your personal achievements, but in your relationships as well. The authenticity fostered by crystal truth, combined with the focused purpose of your North Star, allows for deeper, more meaningful connections with others. You'll find yourself communicating more effectively, understanding others more deeply, and fostering relationships that support and enrich your journey. Consider for a moment the new capabilities you've developed. The action avalanche has taught you to overcome inertia and take decisive steps towards your goals. The Golden 20 has honed your ability to focus on what truly matters. Guardianship has empowered you to protect your time and energy, ensuring they're invested in alignment with your values and goals. These aren't just abstract concepts, they're practical skills that you can apply every day to create the life you desire. As you continue to practice and integrate these concepts, you'll find that personal growth becomes not just easier, but more natural. The efforts that once felt challenging will start to feel effortless. The choices that once required conscious deliberation will become instinctive. This is the power of the hero plan. It doesn't just change what you do, it transforms who you are. But perhaps the most profound transformation is in how you see yourself. Through this journey, you've begun to recognize your own potential, to see yourself as the hero of your own story. This shift in perspective is the key to unlocking levels of confidence and self-efficacy you may have never thought possible. As we conclude, remember that the hero plan is not a destination, but a journey. It's a lifelong adventure of growth, discovery, and self-realization. There will be challenges along the way, moments of doubt, and times when the path forward seems unclear. In these moments, return to the pages of this book. Revisit the strategies that resonate most with you. Remember that every hero faces trials, and it's through overcoming these trials that true growth occurs. You stand now at the threshold of a new chapter in your life. Armed with the hero plan, you have the tools, the knowledge, and the mindset to become your dream self. But more than that, you have the power to continually redefine and expand what that dream self looks like. As you grow and evolve, so too will your vision of what's possible. So, step forward with confidence. Embrace the hero within you. Know that with every choice, every action, every moment of self-reflection, you're not just working towards becoming your dream self, you're actively living as that person right now. The journey of personal growth is never truly complete, and that's the beauty of it. There's always another peak to climb, another challenge to overcome, another aspect of yourself to discover and refine. As you close this book and step back into your daily life, carry with you this fundamental truth. You are the author of your own story, the creator of your own destiny. The hero plan has given you the pen. Now it's up to you to write the next chapters. Make them bold, make them brave, make them uniquely yours. Remember, the greatest stories are those of transformation, of ordinary individuals rising to extraordinary challenges. Your story, the story of becoming your dream self, has the potential to be the most exciting, most fulfilling narrative you'll ever be part of. So live it fully, live it authentically, and most of all, live it heroically. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can offer. Your dream self, the hero you're becoming, has the power to make a profound impact, to leave a lasting legacy. So go forth, armed with the hero plan, and write a life story that inspires not just yourself, but all those whose lives you touch. Your hero's journey begins now. The adventure of a lifetime awaits. But as you embark on this transformative path, you might encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. What if these very challenges could become your greatest source of strength? There's a powerful secret waiting to be unveiled, one that could revolutionize your approach to personal growth. To truly master the art of becoming your dream self, there's one more crucial step to take. Discover the audiobook, embrace the obstacle, turn pain into power, and unlock the full potential of your hero's journey. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.